So today we're just going to pull some more cards. I'm going to start with the left deck. Put it in there. Okay. These two. I think I should take that one too. Right, we're going to put it in. Okay. Flame on the earth. We have the house. Looks like a coffin. And children singing. So I've been having this image in my head lately of this person. You know, this woman looks familiar. And has her little house, her little cod house, and she has her dog and her birds, and she's happy, you know. She has her own little house. Children singing and playing in the yard. Except there's one thing missing. This coffin. This man. And she has everything else, but not that. So this reminds me of this this woman. We have this 29 number again, who has her dog, her birds, her children, her home, her fire, her burning desire inside of her. But then there's this coffin. So maybe this woman is a widow, or she is missing someone, because it also denotes distance. So we have this clover again. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness and adjoining death. So that is where that comes from, I suppose. 1-5, self changes. And I was thinking of this woman. It's interesting this deck came out, of course. And how she could have all of this and yet still not be happy. Is that possible? Can she finally get it all and still not be happy? Well, let's see if she will be happy or not. We have the anchor, the bear, the ship. So I guess she will be happy, even though she's a widow, and even though she has no man to lay with her at night, or to tell her how beautiful she is, or to protect her and comfort her in a world like this. Even though she doesn't have that. She has her dog, she has her birds, she has her home, which is her anchor, the coffin, the bear of her past, and her ship is with these children. She has that. So it looks like even though somebody can lose love and not have love, it looks like they can still be happy if they believe. If they keep believing and keep praying, they will have that happiness. It is a choice. I was also thinking about this woman and how she can have all of these things. What does she feel about herself? What does she feel? Well, this is an interesting spread coming in here. How can she feel about herself? Well, maybe she feels that these women right here are all that she sees. This snake and this woman like this everywhere. And gentlemen, you know, looking away, looking at the moon. There he is, looking away, looking at the moon. Interesting. I wonder if there are men like that choose the lady over this snake in the whip. They're very good at what they do. They are. They are very good. A lot of people would call them karmics or Jezebel spirits. But they have turned this world that we have here. They have hung our gentlemen on a cross. That's what they've done. They've hung our gentlemen on a cross and have killed them and taken them from having a life with these children in this house, because there he is now, lost and dead. The good one, the last good one left. The last good man left. There he is, the last one. And he's gone, because now this is what we have. This man looking at the moon with these women left in this world. And it's sad. The book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better. Let's put it over here because this is the way he needs to go. So, you know, in a world full of women like this, men never really know what true love feels like. They are never loved by their mothers. They're never loved by their girlfriends or their sisters. Their women that surround them are women like this. So they never get to experience this type of woman. And when a world like this is lacking in love from women, we have men like we do now. Treacherous and deceitful and unloyal men. So we have these women, you know, playing their games and trying to fill their ego, pretty much. And then we have the woman, the good woman, who knows how to love a man and knows how to bring him into his highest self, his highest and best self, knows how to bring a man into kingdomhood, to be a king, to raise a man that way. And unfortunately, these women try to get them when they're younger. As you can see, he's younger. They try to get these men when they're younger, hooked to their Jezebel ways. But the truth is that men in society are very easily controlled by women and their sexual ways. It surprises me that men think they have so much control, and yet they have no control over themselves when it comes to saying no to this type of woman. They have no control, and they don't know what these women are doing to them, you know? They have no control, and women seem to be having all this control all of this time because they control them with sex. That is how men can be controlled. But how can a woman be controlled? Well, you have to beat her, pretty much, right? Be a woman like this, you know, who speaks out, you know, obviously it's meant for something. It's a good reason if a woman like this will speak out, right? A woman like this speaks out, you think she's just complaining because of the choices she's made. But a woman like this speaks out and you listen. Stand up and you listen to her. because she didn't choose that path, and she has self-worth. And it just, you know, these men in this world out here just know that this is what these women are doing to you. They are controlling you with their sexual behaviors. And as a man in this world, know that a man that can be controlled by anything is not worthy of kingdomhood. Then know your place as a child that you are a playboy, not a king. Not to be given any sort of power or authority at all if you're going to be looking this way, you know? But this woman, even though she has lost her man now, probably because there's men like this who are choosing this type of woman and also making bad choices and being, you know, and when they make those choices, what happens? The lady falls. That's what happens. And the love in society is gone, and there's only evil left and greed. And a society cannot sustain itself off of people like that. We need to help each other and to work together in order to sustain a society for forever. They are killing society. They are going to destroy it with money, because they charge every little thing and they want so much of it. They're so greedy that they're going to destroy this world and this society and turn it back to an apocalyptic situation where people don't want to be ruled by money, so much so that they will revolt and tear down any money businesses, you know? That's how it will be. You know, money was a good thing if it was, you know, working hard and earning it, but now we're not doing that. We're just being greedy and charging people too much or more for everything. And this society is not going to last the way that it's going. It's not going to. And women like this will be gone, and men like this will be gone. And all that will be left will be these type of people. And they will implode on themselves and be gone. Be left with the mice. That's what they'll be left with. And these ones will have a new beginning in heaven, where they belong. In a society that lasts forever because they have people that support each other and care. And aren't just out there to sell and buy and snake around. And to look at omens and prophesize omens. So that's my story here. That's the story that Pythagoras wanted me to say today clearly. So I hope we learned something. Okay, bye.